Okay, Kohalayim, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakak, Wadash. I want to give double honors to the elders of Pysop, Great Millstone, Shalom, to the hopeful elect. My name is Lamadia, and in today's video, we're going to talk about aerial phenomenon and psyops. Now, before I begin this video, the first thing I would like to do is go into the meaning of both words or both terms, aerial phenomenon as well as psyops. So that's what we have on the screen. And the first one we see is the term aerial phenomenon. Now, aerial phenomenon is defined as an object or event in the air that is difficult to explain and is sometimes thought to be a spaceship from another planet. So that's a aerial phenomenon. So aerial phenomenon could be anything that's up in the skies. And then you have an unidentified aerial phenomenon, which is something that's mysterious in the skies that cannot be explained. And that's the topic of this week has been in New Jersey about unidentified aerial phenomenons with different drones being in the skies and people coming up with theories of what these drones could be, where they came from. Could it be aliens? But that's the meaning of aerial phenomenon, or for short UAP or AP. Now let's look up the term psyops or psychological operations. Now, a psyops or psychological operation are military efforts to influence the behavior of groups, organizations, governments, and foreign powers by sharing specific information and indicators. The goal is to achieve political and military objectives. So now, the reason I wanted to look up these two terms is because with these drones being found in the sky, or these drones that being identified in the skies, I believe that these are Esau's crafts in the air. Now the things that's in the sky, with the things that in the skies that been recorded too was orbs in the sky that cannot be explained. I believe those are the chariots. So Esau is sending out these drones to assess the skies to find out what's happening, because Esau is getting afraid. Now I wanna play this video with Donald Trump.
Yeah, I would. Yeah.
Let me run.
Yeah. Would you consider parking Eric Adams? Yeah, I would. Yeah. I think that he was treated pretty unfairly. Now, I haven't seen the gravity of it all, but it seems, like being upgraded in an airplane many years ago. I know probably everybody here has been upgraded. They see you're all stars, and they say, I want to upgrade that person from NBC. I'm going to upgrade him. And that would mean you'll spend the rest of your life in prison. I don't know. Somehow, I'd have to see it because I don't know the facts. I think he was treated, it's very interesting. When he essentially went against what was happening.
Maybe it's this video, Slakia.
Can you comment on the drones that are flying around New Jersey ports? It seems like the American people have a big
The government knows what is happening. Look, our military knows where they took off from. If it's a garage, they can go right into that garage. They know where it came from and where it went. And for some reason, they don't want to comment. And I think they'd be better off saying what it is. Our military knows and our president knows. And for some reason, they want to keep people in suspense. I can't imagine it's the enemy, because if it was the enemy, they'd blast it out. Even if they were late, they'd blast it. Something strange is going on. For some reason, they don't want to tell the people, and they should.
Because something strange is going on. Now, is Trump suggesting that the strange thing that's happening are the chariots, and the government is trying? The government is not informing the people about these strange events that have been happening in the skies?
Because the people are really, I mean, they happen to be over Bedminster. They're very close to Bedminster. I think maybe I won't spend the weekend in Bedminster. I've decided to cancel my trip.
So Esau is afraid. Esau is afraid of what's happening, and because the Lord is manifesting himself more and more as we draw close to the end times. And these orbs have to be the chariots of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, the angels that are manifesting themselves. That's why you see all these drones in the sky to check out what's going on in the skies. Now, let's go to this video of this Jake in the military.
Because he's wearing a uniform. Because he's wearing a uniform.
I will be speaking about the drones. All right, as you know, I'm in the Army, the military, whatever you gonna call it. Look, we are launching the drones up in the sky as of right now in New Jersey and stuff, in Texas, everywhere. Like, y'all don't gotta be afraid. There are man-made drones, and we're doing the launching or whatever. Now, what you do have to be concerned of, my bad, my eye, but is the orbs that's inside the sky that y'all see that's glowing and stuff.
You hear that?
That's shooting down the drones and all that. That's not a part of us. Them are actually real life aliens. Like, aliens do exist. They're above and they're below.
Now, those are the chariots of the Most High. Those are the angels. That's causing, that's in them orbs, so to speak. Those lights.
Yes, they do exist. And 2025 come, there will be a lot more of exposing the truth. I can't say the reason why, but because it's already out here, so I can speak on this. Aliens are real, and we will have to evacuate sooner than later. But just be careful. Keep looking up in the sky at night. They only come at night. They will only come at night. I don't know the reason. I just know it's been investigated. Aliens are real. And we're trying to figure out why they're here visiting us right now. There's a lot going on within the United States. It's a lot of everything, but they're real. Be careful. Watch out. I don't know what to tell you or like where to go. But look, you just gotta be prepared. Like, I don't know, cause right now it's only like really calculating like the United States though. Like, probably go to an island or some shit. Look, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I don't know where you gonna go. I don't know if you gonna survive. But hey, it is what it is. It's 2024. It's the end times. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do.
See? You heard this Jake said? He said it's the end times. And see, we've been telling these people what is to come. And now that these things are happening, people are confused. People don't have answers. But we've been telling them for years about the end times and what the end times comprise, what the end time comprise of.
Shit, we all gonna. You feel me? I can't say the word, but you feel me? We all gonna. You feel me? It is what it is, man. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, let me stop cussing on him. It's serious, man. Like, this like situation is very serious, and like I try not to think on it, and I.
All right, so now we read aerial phenomenon. Now, well, we read psychological operation, also known as psyops too. Because one of the things that is important to remember is when Yahweh shall return with the four archangels and a host of angels with him, keep in mind they're gonna try to fight against Yahweh Shah. And for them to fight against Yahweh Shah, they're gonna have to create a thought in the people's minds that what they're fighting against is possibly an invasion. You know, because a lot of these people that's going to be in the fighting against the Lord is going to be Jakes inside these armies, and they're gonna be believing that they fighting against some type of alien invasion. So they pushing that narrative out as an alien invasion. So now let's read Isaiah 31. We'll start at verse 4. For thus have the Lord spoken unto me, life like as the lion and the young lion roaring on his prey, when a multitude of shepherds is called forth against him, he will not be afraid of their voice, nor abase himself for the noise of them. So shall the Lord of hosts come down to fight for Mount Zion and for the hill thereof. Now, Mount Zion is the nation of Israel. Who's the nation of Israel? You so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and people of Native American descent. You are Zion. The Lord is talking about Yahweh Shah. Verse 5. As birds flying, so will the Lord of hosts defend Jerusalem. Now, Jerusalem is talking about a people before it's a place. Because when Yahweh Shah return, he's coming to defend the elect from destruction. Because Yahweh Shah is coming simultaneously when the missiles get launched. Now it says, defending also, he will deliver it, and passing over, he will preserve it. Preserve means to save. Now, as you see here, you have a photo of birds flying in the V formation. That's going to be the same way the chariot's going to come. They're going to come in a V formation, where the world identify as UFOs or UAPs. Now let's go to Psalms 91, beginning at verse 1. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High. Now, what's the secret place? The scriptures. Why is it secret? Because the understanding of the scriptures is not open unto everyone. It's only given to the elect. Now it says, he that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, he is my refuge and my fortress, my power, in him will I trust. Surely he shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. The noisome pestilence is the nuclear destruction. He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wing shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. Now the wings is the chariots, because the Lord is going to come with the armies, the angelic armies, and he's going to protect the elect. That's why he mentioned as being covered. He shall cover thee with his feathers. There you go. You have a bird sheltering over their young, over her young, with her feathers. That's how the Lord is going to be towards us with the chariots. We're going to be sheltered from the chariot. We're going to be sheltered with the chariots from the evils to come, protected from the evils to come. Verse 5, thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day. The arrow that flieth by day is the missiles, nor for the pestilence that walk in darkness, nor for the destruction that wastes at noonday. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. Verse 9, because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge. So I can read it again. Because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation. Now, Matthew 23 and 37. O Jerusalem, thou that killest the prophets, and stonest them which are sent unto thee, how often will I gather thy children together, even as a hen gather her chickens under her wings. There you go. Let me highlight that. As a hen. So I read again. O Jerusalem, O Jerusalem, Jerusalem, thou that killest the prophets, and stonest them which are sent unto thee. How often will I have gathered thy children together, even as a hen gather her chickens under her wings, and ye will not. So the Most High is saying, the Most High always protected us and shielded us as a bird protect her young. Now Isaiah 66 and 15, for behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebukes with flame of fire. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. So when the Lord come, he's coming back. He's coming back in the world identified as UFOs, which is the chariots. That's what it says, with his chariots like a whirlwind. That's how he's coming. And he's coming to bring destruction. And I'll close with 2 Ezra 13. And I'm going to begin at verse 1. And it shall come to pass after 7 days. It's like I read it wrong. And it came to pass after 7 days, I dreamed a dream by night, and lo, there arose a wind from the sea, that it moved all the waves thereof. And I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven. Now, who's that man that waxed strong? Is making a reference to Yahweh Shah. And the thousands of heaven are the angels that's going to accompany Yahweh Shah when Yahweh Shah make a second return. Now it says, and when he turned his countenance to look, all the things trembled that were seen under him. And whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, all they burned that heard his voice, like as the earth filleth when it filleth the fire. That's talking about the laser beams from the chariots. After this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of the heaven, to subdue the man that came out of the sea. Now the multitude of men is talking about Esau's military. And it says, to subdue the man that came out of the sea is Yahushua, because Yahushua is coming out from space. For I beheld, and lo, he graved himself a great mountain and flew up upon it. That's talking about a chariot. But I would have seen the region or place whereout the hill was graven, and I could not. So all of this is in a vision that Idris had. So he's seen a mountain and Yahushua flying on what appeared to be a mountain. And he looked around. He said, well, he looked around to see where this mountain was cut out of. But he can't find no area where this mountain was taken from, because it wasn't a mountain. It was a chariot. Verse 8, and after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were so afraid, and yet durst fight. And lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lifted up his hand, nor held sword, nor any instrument of war. But only I saw that he sent out of his mouth as it had been a blast of fire, and out of his lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests. Those are the laser beams. And they were all mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming breath, and the great tempest, and fell with violence upon the multitude which were prepared to fight, and burned up every one, so that upon a sudden of an innumerable multitude, nothing was to be perceived, but only dust and smell of smoke. When I saw this, I was afraid. So this is talking about the second coming of Yahushua. And when Yahushua return, they're going to war against Yahushua. But Yahushua, he's going to destroy. He's going to destroy the armies and deliver the elect. So that's the end of this, video. Lord willing, this video is edifying. I'm going to say, Kolayim Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, Bahashem Rakar Kodash. Until next time, Shalom.